Greetings, Helldivers. Today we're gonna talk about the Suppressor, which, surprisingly enough, even though it comes from the stealth warband, isn't really the greatest at stealth, but it's really good at killing stuff instead. So, Suppressor deals 80 light pen damage, has standard capacity of 45, standard recoil of 13, and RPM of 850, and this gun fulfills two roles. The first one is stealth, and the second is classic role of the AR. For the stealth, this thing really relies on the new Re-Educator secondary, because it has not enough damage to one-tap most of the things. The only things it can one-tap are the Voteless, the standard trooper on the automaton front, and the scavengers. Anything else won't get one-tapped, and it means that they will alert every other enemy nearby. So, here comes the Re-Educator, because if something is confused by the gas effect from the Re-Educator, they will not alarm anything nearby that they are getting shot at, so it doesn't matter how many shots it will take to kill them. But take notice of that isn't flawless tactic. If something sees the target you're shooting at, or is too close to the target you're shooting at, or if just your bullet will bounce off of your target and hit something else, you will get detected. So it is kinda hard to do stealth with it, but it doesn't mean it's impossible, and the Re-Educator helps a lot. And if the outpost is just troopers, you should be perfectly fine with only using the Suppressor. But like I said in the intro, it is way better at the second role of just killing stuff. I would prefer to just use it in heavy stealth where you kill everything than, well, actual stealth. For the actual stealth we have better tools. Okay, it's the easiest to talk about weapon when you compare it to the enemies, so for the bot front it actually is the least impressive. As like I said, for the stealth it isn't the best pick. I would never really pick it over the sensor, which is overall way better on this front than the Suppressor, but it doesn't mean it's trash, it's just alright, but not for this front really, especially not for stealth. Coming over to the Terminate front, this thing is quite good, especially when it comes to white armored enemies. They are basically trivial to deal with this weapon because of the fire rate and the good capacity, which you can increase if you equip the drum mag. Overall, this thing just clears whatever you need, and if you take the Re-Educator with it, you can deal with the things like Hive Guards or the new strain, which I forgot what it was called, easily, as they will just turn away from you since they are confused. And also, since it is suppressed, you will not drag every freaking patrol within 50 meters to yourself, so you have some more room to breathe. And going for the last front, the Squid front, which it was pretty quick. I guess this gun isn't really unique. This thing is the best put here, because majority of the enemies are max light pen, meaning that this gun you have no trouble with them. Horde of Voteless is easy target. You either go for the headshots, either go for their knees so they bleed out. You should have not any issues, especially with the drum mag equipped, which I don't really have yet. And flash mobs will eat a lot of your ammo, but if you already damaged it with something, you can easily finish them off. The only somewhat problem are the overseers, because they are tankier, but if you take some support for it, the secondary or once again the Re-Educator to confuse them, they should be not that much of an issue for this gun. And watchers are pretty easy. And of course, forget about harvesters and the planes, as they need at least medium pen. And you can try to play with the harvester, but good luck killing them with this weapon to the eye. The only weapon that can really do it effectively is the variable, which still isn't the greatest. Anyways, that's all I have about this weapon, as it is basically a simple killing tool with some benefits from it being suppressed. I wouldn't take it for the stealth, I would take it for bugs or the squids, but it doesn't mean it doesn't work on stealth. Just sensor is better. Alright, that's it. See you next time, Helldivers.